What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Powerhouse Mentality Podcast. I am your host. I'm Caitlin Kenna, and it's been a while. And during this episode, I'm going to talk about what's been going on. Because there's a reason why I haven't been recording episodes of the podcast. And it's led me to be frustrated with myself, as well as just frustrated with what's going on. And the reason I'm sharing this story is because my hope and my mission in life with everything that I do, with all of the content that I produce, is that at least one person can listen to this, can hear this story, and can use that as fuel to figure out what's going on in their life if they are not living the highest quality of life that they possibly can. So, I've been wanting to record an episode on this for a few weeks now. I've just been trying to put it into words. I haven't been okay. I haven't. And over the last couple months, it's been really bad. But the truth is, I haven't been okay in a while. And I've just kind of been accepting how I feel every day as my norm. It's just how it is. And I apologize if I do get a little bit voice cracky or emotional, because it's hard. But, life is hard. And we all go through pain and struggle. And it's silly of us to think that bad things won't happen, or that frustrations won't come up. All we can do is prepare ourselves and be ready to fight and be strong when these moments do come up. So, for those of you who have been listening to the podcast or who have followed me on social media or know me personally, you know my story. You know that I suffered with an eating disorder for a very long time. I destroyed my body for so long. That eating disorder took almost a decade of my life away. A decade of my life belonged to an eating disorder that I felt like I had absolutely no control over. I'm 5'6". Right now, I'm 127 pounds. That's the most I've weighed since before my eating disorder. At my lowest, I was 89 pounds. I don't even remember that part of my life. I really don't. People ask me all the time, what was it like? How did you do it? Blah, blah, blah. I don't remember. I really don't. Because my body was under so much stress that memories and retaining information was not at the top priority. The top priority my body had at that moment was to keep me alive. And I'm honestly blessed every single day that I've been able to get over and through those moments. A lot of people today, they see me as somebody who has recovered, who's resilient, who's strong. But what you don't see is the damage and the effects that I still feel from that eating disorder every fucking day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't remember the damage that I've done to my body. And I've accepted it as my norm. And over the last couple weeks, over the last couple months, it's gotten so bad to the point where I had to seek help. So I've never been somebody who struggles to get up in the morning. Never. Get up at 5 a.m., get my workout in, head to work. I was always the morning person. And over the last couple of months, it's been horrific. And it's something that it's very hard to explain. It's not just exhaustion. It's like an exhaustion and a tiredness that I don't think anybody can understand unless you're truly going through it. And to the point where my eyes feel so heavy all day long. No matter how much sleep I get, it is impossible to get my body up without physically ripping it up out of bed and rolling out of bed. And that's not like me. And it doesn't stop with the mornings. The day goes on and I'm trying to focus and the brain fog is so bad where sometimes it's really hard for me to even speak. I can't form sentences and I can't create content the way that I used to. I'm not like, oh, I have this idea and that idea and this and this and that. It's like, I can't even figure out what to fucking post on social media today. Or I can't figure out what to post in my private Facebook group to help my clients succeed. It's so hard to just do basic things. Like, just to get up from my seat to go to the bathroom has been hard. And it's something I've never experienced before. And it's not just like, oh, she's just lazy. That's not what it is. And at first, it ended up being like, oh my God, I'm such a loser. I'm so lazy. Like, why am I like this now? I never was like this. Why am I struggling so hard? Like, is this it? Like, have I lost like my prime, my drive? But what I know now is that I would just put myself into like a perpetual cycle of doubt and negativity, because I'd start my morning out being like, you're a loser. You couldn't fucking get out of bed for 30 minutes. Good job. Now you're behind on the day. And it would just give me these negative thoughts throughout my day that would carry over into everything that I was doing. And I would always be doubting myself and always putting myself down. And besides like those things, I've been dealing with really bad depression. And like, I've dealt with depression. I've been clinically depressed. I've had anxiety. I have had OCD. But usually when I'm depressed, it's because I have a lot of things going on in my life where I'm overwhelmed, or I feel like I'm backed into a corner, right? And I don't get like that now, because I know that no matter what comes into my world, I can overcome it. Because I know that I'm stronger than I ever could have believed. And so is everybody. Like, it's always about you can figure it out instead of freaking out and leading yourself into depression. Because I know now that when we are backed into a corner and when we're able to overcome the trauma that we're going through in life, that happens to us all, that's when we learn how strong we are and where we truly grow the most. But, like, I've never dealt with depression for fucking no reason. Like, I have no reason to be depressed. I think about it and I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful for all the opportunities, for all the people that I have in my life, for my support systems, for the life that me and Stone have, you know, for my clients, for my team, for First Form, for everything. I'm so grateful and blessed. So I don't know why I feel like this. And it has become a point where I just think that feeling like this is normal, because I don't ever feel good. And it wasn't until a couple weeks ago, almost a month probably at this point, where my coach said that he was going through similar things, and he was accepting it as well. And he just went to seek help, and he got some answers, and now he feels good. And I was like, there's a way to feel good? Because I just thought at this point, this is just how I'm living my life. And it's just been so bad that I had to figure out what was going on. Because when I took a step back and kind of got out of the thick of it, we'll say, and I looked at everything that was going on in my life, I realized that this is not how it should be. I should not feel like this. My nutrition is great. I'm training hard. I'm trying to, recover. I'm sleeping. I'm doing all these things. Although my sleep has been shit lately too because of all this, right? I just feel like I wake up and I didn't even sleep. I didn't even close my eyes. But so what happened was I went and I got some blood and hormone testing done through Transcend Hormone Replacement Therapy. Now, the cool thing about Transcend is that it's not just like I'm going to a doctor and getting a ton of blood taken and they're going to give me the results and I'm going to be like, what the fuck do these results even mean? And what do I do from here? They get on a consult with you. They go through all the options that you have to help you feel better. They get the blood work, they get the results, and they sit down, they go through those results with you to help you understand what's going on in your body so you can take action to not feel like shit, to feel good, to live a better life, to live an optimal life, and to be able to carry out, the highest quality of life possible. Because the reality is, guys, we only have one life. And for a really, really long time, I've been accepting just feeling like crap as my life. And my life isn't as high quality as it could be, you know? So I got the hormone and blood tests back, and as you could probably imagine, it wasn't very good. I'm not going to share the specifics because I feel like that's my medical information that I don't want to put out into the world. But if you're close to me, if you're a client, you already know. Just a lot of things were really, really downregulated. A lot of things, and it makes complete sense to why I feel the way I do. In fact, it's crazy that I've been able to function at the capacity that I've been able to function at based on what was seen in the blood work. Now, at first I was extremely overwhelmed with all of the information because I was like, holy shit, how am I going to get myself out of this hole that I've dug myself into? And it really all goes back to you had an eating disorder for a long period of time. You put your body through so much stress that, your body does a cool thing, but also it's not very cool at the same time. It does this thing where it goes through adaptive physiology, which means that our body is going to downregulate certain hormones and upregulate other hormones to be able to keep you alive when you're in times of extreme stress, because your body's number one goal in life is to keep you alive. Doesn't care if it's sacrificing your health, your longevity, doesn't care. As long as you're alive, that's all that matters. Doesn't matter if you're thriving, doesn't matter if it's going to be a long-term life. As long as you're okay right now and you're able to make it another day, that's all that matters. And that sounds like a shitty way to live life. And that's how I lived life for a really long time. Just getting through one moment at a time. Sometimes it's like that, guys. Sometimes you're trudging through mud, and as long as you keep moving forward, that's all that matters. Okay? So now that I have all of these answers as to why I'm feeling this way, I'm able to take action to feel better. And I am so excited to be working with Transcend and to work through hormone replacement therapy to help myself get to an optimal state to where I can feel better, so I can live a higher quality of life, and so I can help my people, my team, the people in my life. I can help them, and I can help more people, because that's the ultimate goal, right? My one mission with sharing this is, like I said in the beginning, I want one person to hear this and make the decision to get help and to not settle for feeling like crap. We get one life. We get one shot at each day. And every single day that I wasted because I felt like crap and I could have had a better life, if I did this 5 years ago, 2 years ago, maybe I would have been living a higher quality of life right now. But hey, look, everything happens for a reason. I've been through the thick of it, and it's made me stronger, and it's given me an opportunity to help more people. So one of the biggest reasons why I share this is because my biggest mission with what I do, with the content that I share, with the business that I'm building, is to help people understand the damage that diet culture and that chronic dieting does to our bodies, and the damage of eating disorders and the negativity of the medical system and the misinformation and the corruption. Because to be quite honest with you guys, and I always am, I'm always honest, but to be blunt, the medical system, the majority of people out there, do not give a shit about your health. They care about the bottom line, the dollar. They care about making more money. And if they can put you on medication that's going to make them a little bit extra, then that's a win. But I want you to never accept feeling like crap or living a low quality of life, because you're always in control. You can't allow other things in life, other circumstances to make you feel frustrated, to make you feel emotional, to make you feel angry. You control everything. You control the internal. You control your emotions. So don't allow what's going on, your circumstances in life, to impact who you are and what you feel. So I'm going to continue to share this journey with you guys and carry out my mission to help others who are not living the highest quality of life possible. So please, if this message spoke to you at all, if my story speaks to you at all, please shoot me a message. Please, I want to hear from you. Shoot me an email. contact me on Facebook, Instagram, wherever. I want to hear your story. But guys, for now, that's all that I have. I'm sorry if this was kind of jumbled. It sounded like it was going all over the place. I'm still dealing with a lot of brain fog. I still haven't figured things out quite yet. But I'm really happy that I was able to put this message out there today and finally put things into words and to shed some light and perspective on what's been going on in my life. Because as I share my journey, I hope that others can learn so that they don't have to endure the pain that I've gone through, and that they can learn that they can live a really high quality of life and do great things. So, guys, go out today and do one thing that's going to make you 1% better and make it a great day.